Corona has changed the world for good. With the economy dwindling and with restrictions are enforced like never before, any profession that requires socio-interaction have been severely affected, of which the adversely affected people are the ones who are working in the film industry. With health authorities' new set of policies for ensuring social distancing, many people who were involved in various departments of filmmaking have lost their jobs, and this particular period of Corona world where a vaccine is still not out yet is termed to be as a bad season for anybody who wants to get into filmmaking as an assistant director or even make their debut as a director. Many technicians are moving on to some other professions while the rest of them are still hoping for an intervention speaks volumes of the fact that the situation is beyond dire. Like any other aftermath of a great recession, cutting loose of the personnel is a part of staying afloat and is a process of stopping hemorrhage for producers who are otherwise paying hefty interest rates for the films which are indefinitely pushed back as a call is yet to be taken on when will the theatres reopen. To paraphrase Quentin Tarantino, in order to be a director, one should be able to explain his or her vision to the technicians who are working on the film. But if we extend that principle to this situation with the minimal crew, the workload quintuples on every person who is working on the set, and also the pressure builds upon the director to take care of every small aspect of the film, which is otherwise handled by the expertise of the particular department, thereby affecting the overall quality of the film. Losing talented technicians is never a great sign, as a wealth of expertise is lost when an expert moves on to some other field in order to survive. New talents might be held back for a while till the situation is settled, or even worse, they might even contemplate to not pursue, thereby affecting the cycle of generation and arrival of new blood and ideas into the films. Production houses need to start thinking about the recruitment of the personnel in a different light than what they've been doing since times immemorial, and must think of recruiting them with a concept at the back of the mind known as remote personnel. The main goal of any performing arts relies on the coordination of a variety of crew. The idea behind the concept remote personnel is getting work done by the crew while staying at wherever they are residing. To be precise, work from home applied to filmmaking. The concept of remote coordination or personnel might sound like an utopian theory at its best when applied to filmmaking. But if we take a step back and look at other fields which have implemented this concept, like computer graphics industry per se, if a CG shot consists of elements like the water, terrain, etc., every individual component is modeled, textured and lighted by professionals across the globe, almost like figuring out pieces of a picture puzzle. Well, filmmaking is all about figuring out the big picture while finding out the small pieces. Having said that, how can one actually implement the remote personnel concept? The concept is pretty simple. The main goal of remote personnel is to keep the shooting location operating at a bare minimum crew while getting the work done at the back end. This concept allows the personnel/expertise to retain their jobs while working from their homes and still getting their vision out and work done. The shooting location consists of a data manager or admin on set whose job is to manage all the information and requirements that's going in and out of the shooting location. In short, you need a strong network connection and a crew who are not technologically handicapped for this to work, so that they can convey their vision via a video call or even a call. This is based on the concept of seesaw. The main aim is to retain the employment by pushing the crew to the back end and keeping the shooting location light, thereby preventing the severing of the personnel. While few might put forward an argument that filmmaking is a practical experience and the apprentices will lack the practical skills, thereby this process might produce a new set of crew who lack on-ground experience. However, provisions can be made for the apprentice to switch their roles. For example, if a set of apprentices are working 5 days on the field, they can be assigned online work and the next set of apprentices can be assigned field work, thereby providing exposure of on-set experience to every member of the team. The proposed method of seesaw can help to reduce the transport cost of the personnel, as well as it eliminates the traveling time, thereby maximizing the working time. In conclusion, would like to say that all the above proposed theories can be implemented with research and development so that the logistics of this method can be worked out. All the above proposed methods are just to serve the sole purpose of carrying forward the vision of the director by cutting through various hurdles that are imposed by the pandemic by using nothing but the fruits of the communication technology, as we are on the brink of 5G network in our country. To paraphrase a dialogue from the Moneyball, the first guy through the wall always gets bloodier. There will be instances of failures and opposing, but any new method or technology will eventually take over.